Yeah. Hey, this that special sauce. Spill that drip, I wipe it off. $1 million worth of game. Can't feel that I work too hard. Poetry on these songs.
What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Dope Boy Diesel back at it again here in the motherfucking Doja room. Kick your feet off, roll your blunt up. To all my stoners, hippies, and hip hop enthusiasts, welcome. It's time to get into it now. I'm not gonna waste no time. Your boy DJ Akademiks. It looks like once again he is under fire. Now I'm a bona fide chat nigga. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm not gonna hide that. This has been a very difficult week and couple of days. And as a Drake fan, we already have our hands full with UMG and Drake. Now, not to say that this is our job to defend these people. These are grown men. These guys are very much capable of being responsible for themselves, their actions, the things that they do and decide to do every day. But as a fan, we want to have our people's backs. We want to, hope the best for, the people we stand behind and the people that we support. So this has definitely been a very difficult week. I don't have to go into the clip because at this point, we all have seen it, especially if you're an Ak hater, you've seen the clip. If you're a supporter of Ak, you've seen the clip. The only way you probably haven't seen the clip is if you're indifferent in between. And if you are, you're probably not even watching this video. And if you are here watching this video, well, let me fill you in. So Akademiks got, I guess you can say he got caught talking to a 15-year-old boy. It was an inappropriate conversation, of course. Now the conversation took a turn to a place that most wouldn't recommend you take it with a 15-year-old. Now I want to give my 2 cents on this because this is most definitely it's a difficult situation. It's not one that I've come here to defend. It's not one that I stand behind, action that I stand behind at all. Excuse me, we rolling up some of the finest here, Candy Sherp. But I really think Ak took a misstep. See, when you are at the heights of the heights, when you are in the mainstream, there's certain things that you just can't do or be around. And even somebody who's not in the mainstream, who's just sat here on the sidelines or in the background, who's been around a ton of celebrities, who's been in those meeting rooms, who've seen and heard conversations that most people will never get a chance to hear or see or step inside those rooms. It's really difficult to put yourselves in normal positions. And when I say normal positions, I think this person, out of everybody who's been giving their 2 cents and, giving their views, I think this person in all of about five minutes has perfectly captured how this situation is being attacked and being looked at. Now I want to touch on a couple of aspects of this whole debacle that a lot of people aren't talking on. The first being, not only is this a grift, but this is a grift that, these people who claim to care so much about this kid and his well-being at the end of the day, I gotta call it for what it is. We're sitting here and we are using this kid. We're using this kid to serve our own agenda. And I'm not going to even say we, because we know what side it is. The main one being the screw-faced thought. At the end of the day, it's clear as day that y'all are using this kid, this 15-year-old that everybody is up in arms about, and they're crying all over the fucking internet. And oh my God, he's being groomed, and look at the way he's being talked to, and this kid, and honestly, it's really a whole bunch of bullshit. It's really a whole bunch of bullshit. At the end of the day, if you look at the tweet, if you look at how this kid has been moving in interaction, let's just touch on that. The kid himself is using this moment and grifting like a motherfucker. The nigga is gravitating towards, and he's 15. Cool, I understand all of that, but fuck all of that. I've grown up in a place where kids like this, I'm not going to sit here and act like, number one, kids like this function and are on a whole different maturity level than most kids their age. That's number one. This is not an excuse. And I got to repeat this a couple of times, because the side that we're dealing with, as you can see, they take a little bit of whatever they can get and they run with it. So let me just say, this is not an excuse, but this kid is obviously much more mature and intelligent than a lot of kids his age. Now, with that, he's been using this moment and his his proximity or his involvement with Plaque Max to further, just grift into any space or, anywhere he can. And if you really look at the history of his conversations, even between Plaque Max, it's the same type of, you can see a theme when it comes down to this kid being in a lobby or the Discord or the chat. You can see a theme of how these grown adults talk to him and get down with him and treat him like a little brother. Hell, I've been with plenty of niggas who, there's just certain kids in the neighborhood, and y'all know, real niggas know, there's certain badass little kids around the neighborhood and shit like that might cuss, talk more, shit, be more into the streets, more knowledgeable about street culture and what's going on in these streets than a grown ass nigga. Some of these kids be more into the streets and knowing what's going on in these neighborhoods and shit like that than me. We talking 15, 10-year-olds, 9-year-olds. Yes, these niggas be in it and be talking to you like they your uncle. So these kids exist. That's number one. These kids exist. We need to stop sitting here acting like these kids. And when it comes down to these kids, number one, the first thing that I have yet to see anybody going back and talking to and speaking on, it's the parent. My nigga, why is your 15-year-old in all of these chat rooms and Discord chats with grown men? As a parent, why are you not monitoring these things and checking to see who your kid is online with, who he's talking to, what type of information they are feeding your child, what type of conversations they're having? I think, number one, if niggas are really, and this just goes to show that this is fake outrage, because if niggas are really outraged like I am, if niggas are really rubbed the wrong way about this in totality, to its core, to speak on what this is truly about, this 15-year-old boy, niggas would be sitting here touching on all of these points. But they're not. Niggas is focused on Ack. Niggas is focused on Ack having a conversation with this motherfucker who, at the end of the day, this is light work. You niggas have you niggas never, and it goes to show we gotta understand at the same time too, we're dealing with K-Thots. We're dealing with a bunch of niggas who've been inside, been on the porch all of their lives and are just now popping outside at 30. At 30. So these niggas didn't go through the Modern Warfare 2 era. These niggas didn't go through the Black Ops era. These niggas didn't go through, my nigga, I remember going on and playing Call of Duty, shit like that, after Trayvon Martin just died. Do you know how many niggas was rocking the George Zimmerman is my hero? This, that, was trolling. This is internet culture. Niggas be trolling, bro. Niggas be trolling. Niggas say inappropriate shit. Niggas say shit that is not safe for, you know, the workplace or these common places that everybody tends, it's not just children in these spaces. Everybody is in these spaces. And this is where we got to get back to Ack and get on Ack, because you should know well enough that the internet and internet culture every day, every week, every year grows more and more mainstream. So this is where we got to turn to Ack and be like, my nigga, you're one of the pioneers of this shit. You can foresee a lot of the shit going on in the internet before it even happens. You can foresee and tell a lot of this shit. So you, more than most people, should know that internet culture is becoming something that is more and more accepted, more and more mainstream, as cable news and the TV dies, the computer, the iPhone, everything else just grows. It just grows. Our attention has to go somewhere. The attention doesn't just, niggas ain't staring at the wall, bro. Niggas ain't just sitting here staring at the wall. Niggas ain't just sitting here staring at blank TVs. Their attention is going elsewhere. So for you to still think that you're that guy streaming back in 2016 or 2015 to a chat room full of 2,000, maybe 1,000 people, my nigga, come on, bro. It's 2025, bro. We damn near 10 years in this shit. You should know this shit, my nigga. And I messaged Ack personally myself and told him, nigga, you are killing us, nigga. You killing us out here, nigga. Our hands is full with Drake. Our hands are full enough with Drake. Niggas is exhausted enough over this shit that's going on with Drake. I mean, at least you giving Drake a little bit of relief, because he like, oh shit, all right. Well, they focused on Ack this week, but you still have plenty of bad actors who are trying to somehow attach this shit to Drake and Drake fans. These niggas are weird. But speaking on them, you got to understand that this is all a big ass grift. This is all a big ass grift. This is all, you know, a way, I feel like, even more nefarious, because at least Ack was putting money in this kid's pockets. At least Ack, I know for sure, would have put this little nigga on, would have looked out for him, and he just out here burning bridges, because at the end of the day, it's not going to be just Ack not fuck. Nobody's going to fuck with you. Nobody's going to, because we looking at how you treating this situation and how you look at and how you going about a situation like this. Young boy, Noor, whoever your name is, my boy, they using you. At the end of the day, These niggas are burning all of these bridges for you, and you might keep some. You might, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas is gonna play this fake virtuous. Oh, I'm looking out for the little bro and da da. But at the end of the day, bro, you're being used. You are being used to serve these people's greater purpose of taking down ACK, which is a new thing that pops up every 2 to 3 months about this nigga, to where we see that this is the end of ACK. This is the ACK's downfall. This is why does he have a platform? And I've said it countless times. ACK has said it. You niggas can't take down what you haven't built. You niggas can't take down what you haven't contributed to. You niggas can't take down somebody who, whether you watch or not, it don't affect his bottom line. So you niggas got to get over it. Screwface thought niggas like that over here making their entire channel about dropping whack ass diss songs and shit towards ACK, a nigga who doesn't even rap. Like it's weird shit going on. So you got this little nigga over here. He's saying after everything that happened and after they trying to defame Max and get the shit he said and did this is insane. He realized he's in the wrong only because he got caught. I don't give a fuck. Now, if this kid was feeling like niggas got caught and ACK is all this and all that, this kid would be calling out everybody who's been talking with him like this. He wouldn't just be going after ACK. Now, I sat here and took my time and watched this situation play out and said nothing up until now because I wanted to see what this is really about. And all this is giving is finally we got academics. Finally, these niggas think they got one. Oh, finally we getting this nigga out of here. Finally, and that's the theme of this moment. Little nigga, these people don't care about you. You know, in 6 months, all of these people who are up in arms and acting like they are outraged and acting like they care so much for your well-being, they trying to reach out to you and get an interview, all of this weird shit. See, they're not going to hold everybody accountable because this is about one person. They're not going to hold everybody, because I've seen clips. I've seen way wilder clips or clips that were just as bad. Now, again, like I said, I got to keep saying it. This is not me defending ACK. This is just me getting down to the bottom of what this is really about. Because at the end of the day, you niggas are just as bad for trying to exploit a 15-year-old boy, trying to exploit what he's going through right now or this situation. And at the end of the day, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even think he really feels that strongly about all of this shit that y'all are putting into his head. But he sees that this situation is blowing him up. He's getting all of this fake praise from the ACK haters and the Drake haters. Oh my God, kid, you're so smart to know that you're being groomed. And like, first of all, let me just keep it a buck. This is not grooming, nigga. And this is why this is a big part of why, and a lot of niggas, Dan, my boy Dan, who's one of my regular niggas on Twitter, I'm sorry, because niggas like that keep hitting me like, oh, you defending ACK, bro? You happy that he's that this shit is fake news? Or no, bro? I like facts. And if I'm gonna get behind something, it's gonna be for all the right reasons and none of the wrong ones, nigga. I like facts and I like doing shit with a purpose and sticking to that purpose. This is not about this kid. None of you niggas care about this kid, bro. At the end of the day, y'all can think that it's disgusting and this, that, the third, and that's cool. That's understandable. Yes, we can get on Axe Ass all day about how this is a weird ass conversation. But grooming, this is not grooming, my nigga. I'm sorry. This is not grooming, my nigga. Like, y'all niggas gotta, and I say that because we have diluted and killed the definition of so many words. We've taken the weight out of so many important words. And it's like it has the nigga effect. And what I mean by the nigga effect is you say nigga enough, you call everybody a nigga, eventually you realize even when these niggas are calling you a nigga, it don't really matter. It don't really matter. It doesn't mean much. It doesn't mean much. But of course, you're going to always have these people who, you know, they want to keep history alive, and they want you to know the history behind that word, and they feel like you shouldn't say it and nobody should say it and this, that, the third, and all of this bullshit. But this generation applies the nigga effect to so many words and definitions that they don't really hold any weight anymore. They don't hold weight. They don't mean the same things that they used to. And it's because of shit like this. We calling this shit grooming when it has nothing to do with grooming. This is an inappropriate conversation. It was a conversation that should have never happened. Honestly, this little ass kid should not even be in a chat room with grown ass adults. And the crazy thing is, academics don't even allow minors in his own Discord. I'm trying to figure out, nigga, how do you get caught in a situation like this when you don't even allow underage children in your own Discord to avoid situations exactly like this? To avoid situations exactly like this, my nigga. So a lot of this is on act. Like I said, once again, this is not absolving him of anything because, my nigga, you play stupid games. Really. You play some stupid ass games and you won a very stupid prize. Now, at the end of the day, like I said, if I'm going to go in on a nigga, I'm going to go in on him for all the right reasons and none of the wrong ones. I'm not about to sit here and play the grooming card. I'm not about to sit, because what I got wasn't grooming. What I got, like, at the end of the day, I didn't see that conversation play out in real life with real people in real situations or online or in a chat room playing video games, shit like that. And at the end of the day, that situation is completely its own culture, in its own culture, and is being brought to the forefront and being put under a magnifying glass now because, like I said, Ack was in this Discord chat or in this room playing musical chairs, and I'm sorry, nigga, you's the one who got caught standing up. That's just what this is. Y'all was in this chat room with this little nigga playing musical chairs, and because Ack is who he is, because niggas are already looking for a reason, he was the one who got caught standing up. They don't care about nobody else who was in that chat who was talking. They don't care about Plaque Boy Max talking to this nigga the same exact way, or the people in his chat, or the people he surrounds himself by. They don't care about all of that. They don't. So at the end of the day, as a grown man and as academics, DJ Academics, the #1 hip hop platform, bro, you got to move tact. You got to move tact, nigga. I don't know what you got to do. If you got to hire me for PR or something, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Just hire me for some PR, and I'll tell you right now, hey, that bitch right there, yeah, she gotta keep that shit to the, yeah, you shouldn't even be in there, bro. Come on. Yeah, bro. Come on, let's go. You don't need a daddy or a parent, but you need somebody to tap you on the shoulder, be like, yeah, bro, we out. We out. This ain't even a good look. Now, only one person I've seen so far has had a level-headed take when it comes down to this, and it looks like he has a very new channel. So y'all go ahead and check the boy out. It's the boy Art Show Live. Just subscribe to homie. And he had a very, very level-headed take about this situation. So let's go ahead and hear what he has to say.
Welcome to the Boy Art Show, where there's no fluff, no sugarcoating. I go by Art. Today, we're diving into a story that's been blowing up on the timeline. And honestly, I gotta address the outrage surrounding DJ Academics and the recent live stream controversy. Before y'all start typing in all caps, let me be clear. What was said was wrong. There's no justifying inappropriate comments directed at a 15-year-old, period. But what I'm not here for is the disproportionate energy the internet is throwing at his way. So let's break it all down with some facts and some context. So DJ Academics made some offhand sexually suggestive comments towards a 15-year-old Twitch streamer named Norgod, I believe, during a live stream. He brought up uncomfortable jokes about the kid hypothetically sleeping with another streamer, Plackboy Max. And yeah, the comments were in poor taste. No argument there. Let's take a listen.
If Max said he wanted to try a dude, will you let him you?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. You can have. Wait.
If I can't, I'm cutting you off.
No, yo. Suppose he's like, yo, bro. Listen, yo, you always wanted me.
Now let me just pause right here because there's a few people who are trying to drum it up and oh my god, look how uncomfortable he is. Look at his face. You can tell how uncomfortable, bro. He's dying. Like, I gotta stop. Like, bros, come on, my nigga. He's laughing it up, nigga. The fuck is you talking about?
Me to be next to you now, I could be inside of you. Pause.
Yo, I'm not gay.
And also, someone on Academic stream joked about sending strippers to the kid's house. Let's take a listen to that.
Yo, Nor, what's your address? I'm gonna send some strippers over there.
Slow down, yo. I am 15. I hope you know that, bro. You trying to
Oh, you
get?
scared of women, bro.
I'm not
Hey,
scared of
woman.
women. Yo, bro, you trying to put me on a case? You trying to put them on a case?
So,
What you mean? So that's weird.
trying to look out. You know, all the rappers lost their virginity to like.
Now let me say this. Stop. Y'all gotta stay offline with these little weird ass niggas for number one. Y'all gotta stay offline with these little weird ass niggas. Cause at 15, nigga, I was trying to get buns, nigga. I don't know what the fuck this little nigga was on. At 15, I had already gotten buns, nigga. That was all that was on a nigga mind. Getting bitches, impressing bitches, getting bitches, and getting to a bag. That's it. I don't know what this little nigga was and for niggas to sit here and act like, oh my god, he's 15. What, bitch? So the fuck? You know what niggas was thinking about at 15? You know what niggas was doing at 15? You know what niggas was busting down at 15? The fuck is you niggas talking about, man? Fuck out of here.
Old women, right?
Here's the thing. The internet is acting like this man committed the worst crime known to humanity. That's where we need to pump the brakes and look at this situation objectively. If you've ever been around teenagers, you know they talk about wild, borderline, inappropriate stuff all the time. Go on Fortnite, go on Discord, go on any social.
And what's the comeback these niggas gonna come back with? Oh, I don't hang around kids. I'm a grown person. I'm sorry. I don't hang around kids. I don't da-da-da-da. But at the end of the day, unless you niggas was 30 for the past 20 years, we grew up in this culture. A lot of us did. We grew up. Now, some of you niggas a little older than you niggas who are act age and up. Some of you niggas are a little bit older than us, but we watched the cassette tape turn into the CD, turn into the Blu-ray, turn into the streaming service, all of this shit. So we have seen internet culture evolve, grow, and we have grown with it. We've grown up with it. So all of you niggas sitting here acting like y'all don't understand what this shit is about or why niggas is even talking like this, bro, come on, stop it.
platforms where teens hang out. And I promise you, you'll hear way more explicit conversation than this. Does that make what academics said okay? No. But let's not act like this interaction exists in a vacuum. The reality is the internet is full of satire, edgy humor, and trolling, especially when it comes to content targeted at younger audiences. Let me ask y'all, have you ever been in a gaming lobby or hopped into a Discord call? Because the way people are reacting, it's like you've never been online before. Let's break this down real quick. First, let's look at this tweet right here. This is a gamer responding to what people have been saying about academics. He said, "Where did y'all grow up, my guy?" I'm not condoning what he said, but this is the issue here on game. Not gonna lie, I've heard worse playing Madden 25. Maybe I'm desensitized, but it's not a big deal to me. Let's keep it real. Gaming, Twitch, and Discord culture are built on trash talk. If you've ever been in a Call of Duty lobby or played Madden online, you know people say wild stuff. The only difference now, we can see their faces and hear names attached to the voices. The point I'm trying to make here is that people seem to be ignoring this was clearly satire. The comments, while cringy and inappropriate, were delivered in a joking manner. Was it the right time or audience for that kind of humor? Absolutely not. But context matters. Academics wasn't seriously trying to harm or exploit anyone here. He was trolling, plain and simple. Does that mean he gets a free pass? No. But we've got to differentiate between bad judgment and malicious intent.
And that's kind of the whole theme of this video as well. And I like the way he worded that. It really is between bad judgment and malicious intent, which at the end of the day, if you watch Ack, if you know Ack, you know that this nigga is not trying to groom a fucking 15-year-old boy. And I think most people who are trying to push this whole narrative, they understand that shit too. But at the end of the day, there's an agenda. And one thing about me is if y'all got him red-handed, I'll be the first one to say it. Oh, yeah. Which there's nothing to say about that, nigga. You can't defend that. Just like I've been saying, you can't defend this. There's nothing to defend. But what I am going to call out is niggas using this and this kid as some type of virtue signaling, you know, holier than that. Because that's what a lot of these niggas and a lot of these K-thoughts is what they like to try to do. Everybody be on the internet. You have damn near two types of people on the internet. And it's not just these two types of people, but you got two types of people on the internet. You got those who play to this, like I said, holier than thou. Oh, I can do no wrong. I've never done any wrong. When wrongdoing looks me in the face, I turn the other way every time. And I might have a past or whatever, but I've grown. I've learned from this. And then you have people who are unapologetically who they are on the internet, at home, and they don't give a fuck. They're not going to put on this facade. No, now those tend to be the type of people I gravitate towards. But at the same time, too, those type of people tend to, you know, let shit fly and be more loose with how they conduct themselves and how they filter themselves. And this situation is a result of that. This situation is a result of these people, you know, not really taking the proper care to not put on a facade, but you know what I'm saying? Put that internet, because you have to do it at this point. As I said, the internet, YouTube, people like me, we watch YouTube more than we watch television, more than we watch regular TV. I listen to YouTube videos and shit like that all day long while I'm working, while I'm doing whatever, while I'm editing videos. I'm constantly watching and consuming content. So with it being more mainstream, you have to put your best foot forward. You have to. when you reach a certain level, when you reach a certain height, even though yes, Act has calmed down tremendously, but you're number one now, nigga. It ain't nowhere else to go. It ain't nowhere else to go but down. You're number one now. So you can't sit here and play these games like, nigga, you're honestly, this is really stupid. Even though I might have a conversation like this, not with the gay shit, but I might have a conversation like, yeah, nigga, you need to get some bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm gonna put you on something. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know a little thing. She about your age, nigga. This is what me and my niggas, when a young joint approach you, that she too young for you, and it's like, girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really fuck with me. Like, you a baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? We put her on our young niggas. We put her on the little niggas. Granted, the little nigga is not no 15-year-old, but that kind of talk ensues. Like, you talk to your little niggas like this. This is how you talk to your little, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna send some bitches to your crib, nigga. I'm gonna send some. So nah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not condoning the whole. Do you want to get fucked in your ass? And no, but yeah, nigga, we gonna show you some bitches, nigga. We gonna show you. Yeah, we gonna show you to something. We gonna show you the way you supposed to be going. We gonna show you what you supposed to be fucking with. Anything other than that, I mean, it's a little bit too much. Now, throwing your little nigga put him on game, that's fair game. Put him on game, show him how to, you know what I'm saying, work with these bitches, do whatever. That's cool. Like, but you starting talking about all of this, you want to suck a nigga dick and get fucked in the ass, and like, bro, come on. Like, you can't be saying shit like that. You cannot be saying shit like that. Like, you're bugging. You're bugging.
Energy people are given the situation makes it seem like he's out here committing crimes when in reality he made a dumb joke in poor taste. But let's keep it real here. Academics is a polarizing figure. People love to hate him, and a lot of the outrage here feels more like an excuse to pile on than genuine concern for the situation. We've seen this play out before with other public figures. The internet loves a good takedown, but we've got to ask ourselves, is this backlash proportionate to what actually happened? Or are we just using this as an opportunity to cancel someone we already didn't like? Meanwhile, there are creators, influencers, and even kids themselves doing way worse things online every single day. Where's the same energy for that? Now, academics have already owned up to the fact that his comments were out of line. He's being more responsible with his platforms, and he's making a commitment to doing better moving forward. To me, that's what taking accountability looks like. Let's take a listen.
I am wrong. I will be better. This is a teachable moment. I also don't think it's only a teachable moment for me. For me, at first, I'm looking at like, bro, it's a dude, right? You know, if it was a woman, it would be very.
What do y'all think? Did academics cross the line? Absolutely. But the bottom line here is, if you're going to cancel academics for this, then you need to keep that same energy for the entire gaming community. Twitch, Discord, and even Twitter Spaces. Y'all can't pick it.
Again, I definitely agree with that. And it's why I've been taking the stance. If y'all want to cancel Act, take all his platforms away. Ban him on everything. Ban him on Twitch, ban him on YouTube, ban him on Rumble, ban him on Twitter. But keep that same energy across the board, and I'll shut up. I'll shut up. I don't got nothing to say if niggas is keeping that same energy across the board.
You can choose outrage based on the name attached to the clip. Let's have a real conversation about accountability, context, and the double standards we see online. But drop your thoughts in the comments, and I want to hear from you. As always, make sure you like, share, and subscribe for the Boy Art Show. Until next time, peace.
Yeah, shout out to the boy, and I'm gonna definitely leave a link to his video or his channel in the description, because it definitely was a good take and a very level-headed take, which a lot of people aren't really taking. It is a lot of people using this as an excuse to, you know, just dogpile and really, because I mean, a couple of months ago they was trying to act like he raped the bitch. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I could say that on YouTube, but a couple of months ago they was trying to act like he did some shit like that. And at the end of the day, we talking about a civil case that has still not gone anywhere after all of this time. So, you know, there's certain, if we're gonna do this, my whole thing is y'all got to do it correctly. If y'all gonna cancel somebody, y'all gotta cancel somebody. Y'all gotta cancel niggas correctly, because there's no way in hell that y'all gonna have this energy and not follow all the way through. The parent should be under just as much fire as academics, as Playboy, as Plaque Max. Like, we gotta keep it a buck. So that's my whole take and where I stand on the situation. It was a stupid thing to do.